What's up, y'all? This your girl Starr Kraziness, and I'm coming to you with another recap of Braxton Family Values. When I say I'm so over this freaking season, I'm so over this freaking season. They have given me nothing but what the hell? Why am I really watching this show? Do I have anything else to watch? Type of tease, okay? And I'm ready for it to be over with. But we're just gonna go ahead and get into it. Some of the scenes, if you happen to have seen the episode, I'm gonna just run on past through like a little road runner, like I'm running for my dear life. That's how we're gonna run past those, because I could have dealt with that. I could have put, like my mom said, because me and my mom, we actually do reviews, recaps on Braxton's as well. So if you want to get me and her side, definitely go check out our channel. It will be in the description box below. Boom boom. But it also is right here too. Bam bam. Go check it out. Check it out. Bam bam. Okay. But yeah, it's just I can't take it anymore. When is the season finale? Okay. But anyway, we're just gonna go ahead and get into it. So it starts off at Tony's house. She has something she wants the girls to be participating in her with, which comes out to be she just want to go to a cooking class. I don't know why she want to go to another cooking class, but whatever. I'm done with that. But Tamar's the first one to arrive, and she's like, "Ooh, Tony, you got your titties out. Oh, what you do a little something for the?" I'm just but yeah, that type. So then we had Tracy. Yeah, Tracy. She came over. She was like, "Oh, you got your, everybody." And then we had Tawana. It was like, what's this going on? You got your titties out. What's really going on here? And she was like, "Well, I have a date later on tonight." I was like, "Oh, okay. I see you. Trying to get your little Tony got a groove back thing. All right." So then they went from there to what Tamar asked? "Oh, can you twerk?" And Tony was like, "Ladies don't twerk," or something like that. And Tamar like, "Child, you know her little thing she be doing. Obama Michelle can twerk, okay? So I know you can. She's the first lady of this country, boo." So they trying to teach her how to twerk, and what they was teaching her was not twerking. I don't even know what that was. That was not the proper way to twerk, because it was just like it was. I don't know. I can't even try to even show you. You just have to see it for yourself. And she was like, "I don't know." And then they went from that to, "Can you put a cup on your booty?" And then and then to Wanda, she showed that she could put a cup on her booty. And Tony was like, "Well, I don't know, but I think I can put a cup on my booty." So she bent over, just like, "Yeah, go ahead and place that thing on that thing, bye bye," I was like, oh my gosh. But I do kind of like seeing stuff like that, because it just really shows us some type of realness within this family, because this other crap, I can't. So then she was like, "Well, I want you guys to come with me to a cooking class. I signed us up for a cooking class, so go ahead, let's get these bottles popping, this grease popping, and let's go ahead and get with it." And they like, really, Tony? So then they do a flashback to where they tried it. They did this cooking class once before, and the chef who was like, "Well, I need somebody to do the salad." And Tamar was like, "Oh, Tony can do the salad." And then come to find out, the salad was horrible. How can you mess up on the salad? That's just what, lettuce, tomato, croutons, some red onions. How can you mess up on the salad? I'm just done with that. So they all agreed. Then they called Trina. Well, Tawana called Trina on the phone, and she was like, "Hey, whatever. Well, Tony's setting up a cooking class for us." And Trina was like, "So when is it?" She was like, "It's tomorrow." And she's like, "Oh, well, you know what? I cannot make the actual class, but I will be there to taste it for y'all." And I'm like, "Oh, what you doing?" And Tamara was like, "What you got going on tonight that you can't make it to this cooking class?" They always like looking like, "Okay, what's up your sleeve, Miss Trina Braxton?" But she was like, "I'll be there, just not for the cooking, but for the tasting." Okay. So I was like, okay. So then we fast forward. Tony come out with this talking about we need some hors d'oeuvres and stuff. She's bring out these Lay's potato chips, and I'm like, Then she's like, oh, but I got champagne. And Tamar, she was like, you know what we call that? Hood rich. And I'm like, I can't. I just can't with these girls. I can't. But champagne and Lay's head chips. Come on, Tony. Come on. So then we get to Trina. She in the car riding on her way to the cooking class with her sisters. And then Gabe calls. And I'm like, why are we back at this? Why are we back at this doorstep? That doorstep was supposed to be closed, shut, sealed, glued down. Why are we here? So he called and basically he was like, yeah, so what's up? You know, why you calling me? You know, what we need to talk about? And she was like, well, we need to talk about our relationship. Well, a relationship that has something she had said. I'm like, what the? Y'all, you just told us you haven't talked to this man for 11 months now. What in the hell can you talk to him about now? I'm confused. What can you really talk to him about? You ain't talked to him within 11 months. What you gonna say? Oh, how the trees blossoming out there? I mean, what just came in my mouth was stupid, and that's how I feel about this whole damn conversation she is having with Gabe. And I know on the other hand, he probably like this simple-minded woman. I'm just over it. But they come to agreement that they're gonna meet up when she get back in Georgia. I'm over it. So then we get to the art institution that's in Los Angeles, and the girls, they out there talking, blah blah blah. I'm not really gonna get into that scene. You can see it for yourself because it was really nothing. They were just doing cooking, and Tony was in her feelings because some of the stuff wasn't coming out right, whatever. So then we have Tracy, Trina, and Tawanda. They go to Tawanda's school, you know, because she got accepted into her acting school. Basically, they were just supposed to be there for support. The man told them, okay, well, since your sister's here, why don't we all just make this a group assignment? And I'm like, what the? He couldn't have told me that. I'm sorry. And then she gonna try to tell Tracy she need to bring her personality down to about a 5 because she don't want her to get kicked out. Excuse me, why? This is me. I shouldn't have to dull my personality down for nobody. I know how to act civilized. You ain't gotta tell me. But if something ain't right, something ain't right. And damn, I would have went out. I'm like, excuse me, sir. I came here for support. I did not come to participate in this session, okay? But they end up participating, and that's all I gotta say about that. So we get back to Tony's house, and she's trying to do this 5-course meal. I don't know why. It's like this shit is irrelevant. See, excuse my French. It's irrelevant. Like, but they need a scene, right? So they do what they do with it. So what's her name? Tamar. She the one, of course, the last one to come in for this particular event. So she come in and she was like, hey, what's up, y'all? You know, blah blah blah. And she tried to figure out why we still doing this cooking stuff. She hungry. I know that's right, Tamar. We hungry out here. I shouldn't have to be trying to cook nothing. Then we close this chapter at the art institution, like. But whatever for Tony. Whatever for Tony. So she, you know, go ahead and join the girls and stuff like that. Then Trina, she wanted to just go ahead and drop this bombshell. Well, you know, guys, I talked to my husband, and everybody's mouth just dropped, and they just stood there like, no, this heifer didn't just say what I think she said. Did she just say what I think she just said? Yeah, girl, she just said what you thought she just said. What did you have to talk to him about, Trina? And she was like, you know, just telling him about how I feel and stuff like that. You know, we haven't actually talked about it, but you know, I was like, oh my gosh. Going to therapy was supposed to cleanse you of some issues you have and work it out with people who care about you. Not ding dong head that said he could give a damn about you and your kids and try to take bar chicks away from you. I'm confused. And then we had clips of him, of you talking about, oh, he did this to me, he did that to me, I just can't take it no more. Why? Why are we back at this doorstep? I'm confused. Somebody help me, because I can't, mentally, I cannot wrap my head around why she's still on this brother. I just can't. And even the family, like, are you serious? And then here go Tony. Well, they might have a love connection. Damn that love connection. Disconnected. Thank you. Like, no, boo. It's all disconnected. You need to go your way. I need to go mine. No, not especially when he trying to take something that you put your money in, that you invested in, and you talking about something. I need to talk to him. I need closure. No, the hell you don't. You need to put your big girl panties on and walk out that door and do deuces. Why? I'm just done. I'm done. Okay. So after she done spilled them beans, she went outside to like the terrace part of Tony Braxton house, and she was talking to Tracy like, you know, what you think about the whole situation. You know, I just want to get some closure. Tracy like this. Look, I done told you once, and I'm gonna tell you again. This is your life, yours. You know how we all feel about the brother. He a dog, okay? That needs to be still in his cage somewhere, not rolling around, right? But if you want to talk to him, Trina, go ahead and talk to him. But don't expect us to be all gung-ho, happy, Joe Lucky about the situation, okay? I support you, but don't expect me to be happy with the situation that you're trying to bring to my doorstep when I told you should just left it back when, okay? And she gonna say, well, she didn't really say too much. I mean, it is what it is. At this point, do you, Trina? Do you? If that's what's gonna make you happy, or if that's what's gonna make you sleep at night, I don't know. Maybe you still deep down inside want Gabe. I don't know why, but whatever. Just do you, okay? Just do you, boo. Just do you. All right. And so then she gonna make a remark talking about some, well, you know they in there talking about me, right? And damn right, Tamar was like, oh hell no. I'm supposed to be all happy about somebody who tried to hurt my sister, didn't even want to accept her children? No. And I'm right here for you. Right here, Tamar. Because she done lost her ever loving mind. And then the mama, she really didn't say too much. And then of course Tony, love connection. Stop it. Stop it. Okay. So, oh, and shout out to the Aries. What's up? Okay. I just had to put that in there because Tracy said she Aries. So, but anyways, we come back out. They tried the food. The food was once again horrible. I wish no more cooking contests. No more saying you can cook. Just be done with it, Tony. Just be done. Okay. So then we gonna go on to Tawanda. She's at her little she's back at the school preparing for this little skit that she's supposed to show her teacher, which is, I forgot his name, but he like the son's owner of the school. She's supposed to be teaching what she was showing what she has learned in her skit or whatever. And like I said, we're gonna pass by that because basically she was still holding back. You know, when you acting, you gotta let it all hang out, okay? You gotta be in one with the character, all right? So, look, fast forward. So then we get to the last scene. We got Tracy, Tamar, and Tawanda. They're out, you know, having for drink. And with these sisters, they love to drink. I'm telling you, like every scene or every other scene, they got some type of alcoholic beverage in their hand. Like, damn. I'm just saying, they love to drink. But they was teasing, was it? Tawanda and Tamar was teasing Tracy like, that's not classy, honey. We can't be having you drinking out in no bottle, you know, like you just out there at the picnic or something. You need to drink with some class. Put the glass, then pour the alcohol in there. She was like, I like drinking with my bottle. It looks sexy. I'm like, oh god. Yeah. So then, what's her name? Tawanda, she brings up the fact, like, what y'all feel about the whole Gabe and Trina situation. And Tamar like, I don't feel no certain way. Why should I? He done messed over my sister and her kids. Why should I even give a damn? You know what? Better yet, if she still wants to have a relationship with him, don't bring him around the family. Better what, don't bring him around me, because he gonna get cussed out, and he ain't gonna like what I have to say, and she damn sure ain't gonna like what I have to say either. So for me, so I don't seem like I'm being shady out here in these streets, I just don't have nothing to say until she comes to me and be like, Tamar, what's your opinion about the situation? If she really wants the truth, then yes, I will give it to her. But then I have nothing to say, because what I'm going to say is going to be very offensive probably towards her, and I just rather keep my mouth shut. You know what, Tamar, good job. You have learned something from these past seasons. Just keep your damn mouth closed, because they really don't want to hear the truth. They ask it, but they just really don't. And then Tracy, she was like, well, you know what, let me just take another drink. But she was just like, I'm just trying to be the devil advocate here. You know, maybe she may. And Tamar, like, shut that all down, Tracy. You know, just shut it down. Just shut it down. Like, whenever she gets her senses back, she can come on home. She can come on home and cry onto my shoulder. But other than that, I have nothing for her. Definitely don't got nothing for him. He need to go back to the rock he came from, okay, or under. But that was pretty much it. In next episode, they're supposed to show us what they're supposed to be talking about, and I'm like, I'm just over it. I am freaking over Trina right about now. Like, I had so much high hopes for this woman, and she just did a whole 360. Like, is that why you can't move on? It's because you still stuck on him? Yes, I know y'all been together, and y'all was together for 14 years, but half of them years you complained about he wasn't being a good husband. Damn sure was cheating on you left and right, whether if it was physical or he was just cheating with you with the porn. Like, I can't take it. I can't and I won't. Alright, but that's all I got, y'all. Tell me what y'all think about this episode. Tell me what you thought about my whole commentary about this episode. Hopefully we coming to an end with this season, because I ain't getting nothing from it. I'm just really not. I'm giving you what I got. Hopefully next episode, damn it, it'll be better than what they've been bringing this past couple of episodes. That's all I gotta say. But anyway, y'all have a blessed day. See y'all.